Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, it is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Locke. He's got Jack Doyle. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Out of the gun, Locke. And that is incomplete. Only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's to win some games and feel better about themselves, despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there on a Bengal first for 2 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 8. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll get it.
Creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They're going to look to throw. Green brings it in. And he'll get it down this time to the 7-2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the... Here's a run with Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 6th.
I didn't think I'm going to be correct, but I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on them.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the...
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup.
Guys, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating there.
To throw is Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out, and the Bengals grab it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard
play, knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now they run with Mixon, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the
or create or get through contact or trash. Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. Lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Under pressure, and he'll go down, back at the 26-yard line.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And his kick is indeed good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, about that.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done
earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a boxing. And
they've really been targeting the tight end. Now it's Love. Left side, Doyle with it. Go in the first half. On first down, it's Long. That's complete. It's Gordon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good reception there. The
field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 6th touchdown. Here's a 2nd and 7. Got a man, it's Brown. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup. They'll throw now on the final play. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. You think you're going to first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports.
To hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They were able to get...
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll set up the screen here to mix it. It's a gain of 13 to the...
Available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
They'll get 14 on that.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On the run, it's Mixon. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That gain of 9 buys the
defensive line. They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed him down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
11 yards there.
I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Alex Collins, his first touchdown on the...
Deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
As they come up on third down. Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Let's get up.
Now a play fake, and it's Love. He's going to launch this thing way down. That's caught inside the 20. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Time to panic, but that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They get only 4.
I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on a
future and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 29-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They get the first, the decision and goal. 2nd and 2. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Antonio Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? It them from continuing to go back to him. Do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Out of the gun, Luck. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Not only was the call,
He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Sixton's coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 21.
Has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. On 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they'll get him to the ground. He has him here on EA Sports. Would likely put an end to this thing. And again, it's Collins. And down inside the 15.
Start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Oh, this is good.
Formation showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
So it's offense now as they make their way onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know.
Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just give the Colts 13 yards at a 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9. Didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Cincinnati, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else, in their sanity as they move to 4-6. And they'll hit the road next week to